Hi everyone, Scott Berry here, and in this video we're going to go over how to update the Phantom to version 2.10 and install the model expansions from Roland Cloud. Let's get to it. Alright, one of the first things that we really have to pay attention to here is that we need to update the Phantom first to 2.10, verify it, then install the model expansions. It's usually recommended to use a USB thumb drive that is 32 gigs or less when doing updates, backups, and expansion installs. The first thing that we're going to want to do is to format a thumb drive in the Phantom and then bring it into the computer. Now that we have the USB thumb drive in the back of the USB memory port of the Phantom, we want to go to Menu, to Utility, USB Memory Format, and we're going to format the USB drive. Hit OK. I am sure. This will wipe the USB clean and we can start fresh. Once the USB thumb drive has been formatted, let's go ahead and perform a backup. If you have anything custom in your Phantom, you're going to want to make sure it's saved. This is always a good idea to do before any update. Backup. We can name it whatever we want. Alright, so I just named mine before 2.10. Okay. Okay. I am sure. Now this time can vary depending on how much you've customly done in your Phantom, and if you include the sample banks and any multi-samples in the backup. This can take a little bit longer. Once our backup is complete, we can go ahead and remove the USB thumb drive, and then we'll bring it over and put it in our computer. Next, we need to go to Roland.com. This is where we're going to find the update for the Phantom. Once you're on Roland.com, just go to the search bar here and type in Phantom. This will bring you directly to the options for Phantom. Just pick one of them, Phantom 8, 7, or 6. Any of those are fine. Once you've selected that, this brings you directly to the product page. Once you're on the product page, go ahead and scroll down to the bottom here, and you'll see options for the Phantom. Now, in this section, you've got accessories, download, and support. Downloads are going to be where the updates are going to be. Drivers, support is going to be manuals. Now, one of the things I want to show you real quick while we're here is on the support tab, there is a supplementary manual for 2.10. Definitely check that out. That goes over a lot of the stuff that we're going through in this video and some other little hidden things. To do the update, we need to select Downloads. Once we're in Downloads, look for Phantom 6, 7, and 8 System Program version 2.10. Go ahead and click it. It will show you how to check out the version if you need to. The update history. Even though we're going through this in the video, if you ever need to come back and look at it, you do have the update procedure right here that will walk you through exactly what we're getting ready to do. Agree and wish to proceed with download file. Once this is downloaded, we can actually move this update into our thumb drive. I've got the USB thumb drive connected to the computer right now. We'll go ahead and open this, and we will look in our downloads and be able to find the folder. In the download, there are 3 files. So if it shows up as a zip or a folder, go ahead and open the folder, and this is what you should see right here. You should see data, phantom_upa.bin, and update. Now what we want to do is we want to take these 3 files and move it to our Phantom drive, which is our USB thumb drive. So we can select these real quickly. Drop those 3 into the Phantom. All right, now that that's complete, let's go ahead and check the contents that are on the USB stick by selecting Phantom. And we should see there's the data, there's the update, and the Phantom upa.bin. Now the export sample and the Roland folder are when we formatted the USB stick, so don't be alarmed, those are supposed to be there. And if we went through this into Phantom, we would find our backup that we made earlier. Go to Roland Cloud right now and go ahead and put those model expansions on this same thumb drive. Let's open up Roland Cloud. If you have a Roland Cloud account, you can go ahead and open up the Cloud Manager. If you do not have an account at Roland Cloud, you can easily go to rolandcloud.com and create a free account. You only need a free account to be able to get and access what we need for the Phantom. So once the cloud opens, we can go right into hardware just to see what's available. Up here at the top, we have different products. If we select Phantom 6, 7, and 8, we can see the model expansions right here. Now keep in mind, these are a $600 value for all 4, but are free for a limited time. Now below this are the patch banks that are available for 3 of the models. The JUNO 106, the JX8P, and the SH101. Now these need to be purchased, so just keep that in mind that if you are looking to add these patches to your Phantom, you will need to purchase them. Easiest way that I have found to be able to get what we need is to go to your library down here, and then up here at the top where it says Series, select Phantom 6, 7, and 8, Category, go right to Hardware. This will show you everything that can be downloaded to the hardware. It's not going to confuse the software or anything with it. So this is probably the easiest way to do this. And you can see all the EXZs that are available. And if we scroll down a little bit, here we go. We've got JUNO 106, Jupiter 8, JX8P, and the SH101. And again, these are for the Phantom. So if we just go ahead and go over here and select download, let's get these downloaded to the computer. And there we go. We've got all 4 downloaded. Even though this queue still says download is available, it's just temporary. You'll see the progress bar go through and you'll know that it's all set up. All right, so now I'm going to go in and I'm going to go ahead and pull up the download section for these areas. In each one, they're going to be the same. This one happens to be for the SH101. Now, in this file, we only need 2 parts. We need the EXE and we need the PNG. Those are the 2 files that we're going to be moving over to our Phantom USB drive. So again, we'll select both of these and drag them over. Go back and do the same for each of the other model banks. Open them up, select the EXE and the PNG, and move them over. All right, once you've got all 4 of those, and again, an EXE and a PNG for each model, let's go ahead and check our thumb drive, just to double check everything is on there. So this is what your thumb drive should look like if we're gonna do the update first and then install the model expansions. The update is all here. Data, even though it's kind of spread out. You've got data, update, and Phantom UPA bin. Then you've got all the model data. The EXZ001, Jupiter 8 EXZ, the PNGs for each model. At this point, all we need to do is eject the USB drive, put it into the Phantom, and start the update process. Now that we've moved all those files into the USB thumb drive, we're going to go ahead and put it back into the Phantom, into the USB memory slot, hold the right button down, and turn on the power. Once you see the screen at preparing for update, just wait a second and it will start. Once we see board 1 end, we just need to move the USB drive over to the external devices 1, 2, or 3. Once it's in the external device port, you should see running update part 2. And when this is finished, all we need to do is just turn off the Phantom. This can take several minutes. Once the second board goes board 2 end, you can turn off the Phantom. Before we go any further, we want to make sure that we verify that we did indeed update the Phantom to 2.10. Menu, System, scroll all the way down to the bottom, Info, and verify the version, 2.10. Excellent. Exit. Now we can install the model expansions. We can go ahead and turn off the Phantom. So with our USB drive back in the USB memory port, what we need to do to install the model expansions is hold down the tempo button and turn the power on. I'm going to hold tempo and turn the power. Wait till the screen comes up and then we can let go. So once the expansion screen shows up, what we need to do is we need to move over to install. So this is showing everything that my Phantom has installed in it right now. I'll go into Install, and it's going to show all of the model expansions, the Jupiter 8, JUNO 106, JX8P, and the SH101. So to do a multiple select, we just need to select the first one, hold Shift, and then use the jog wheel or the cursor to select the other ones. Once I've selected what I want to install, I just push Install. This will also give me a time of about how long it's going to take to install these. Sure. Okay. And here we go. And that's it. Once it's complete, we can go ahead and turn off the Phantom and then go check out the model banks. Now that we've updated to 2.1 and installed the model expansions, now we can go check them out. All right, before we start checking out any of these model expansions, I'd recommend either going into an initialized scene or going into a single tone play. Go into a single zone view, just select one sound. The reason for this is that you avoid any possible parameters or offsets that may have been written into a previous scene, so it's better to start from scratch, especially when you check things out for the first time. And then below, it's going to show you the type and the bank. Cursor down to the type and we hit Enter. You can see that we can now select Model. Once we selected Model, we hit OK. And then from here, we can select the different model types. Now also notice that the knobs change colors. So for the Jupiter 8, they are orange. For the JUNO 106, they're red. For the JX8P, they're a green color. And the SH101 is kind of like a light blue or silver. Now, if we wanted to go in and do some editing and actually see the screens, the best thing to do at this point is go Menu, Tone Edit. Once in the Tone Edit screen, you can see now the interface and everything that's available for that model. Jupiter 8, JUNO 106, JX8P, and the SH101. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.